Today, we're looking at the most highly recommended races in the state of Pennsylvania. Hello, fellow geeks, and welcome back to Running Geek Girl. My name is Heather, and I am glad you are here today because it's time for another episode of Run the USA. If you are new here, then first of all, welcome. The Run the USA series is where I take a look state by state at the most highly recommended races in each state, everything from 5K up to trail and ultramarathon. How do I do this? I look at race review sites, I talk to people from that area, I talk to race directors, go into forums, I get all of this information, and I put it all together and give it to you so that if you are like me looking to run a race in another state and don't know where to start, or maybe you're looking for something maybe that you haven't run in a state that you're currently living in, then this gives you a place to kind of get started. So if you've missed all of our series so far, I'll have a link up here and down in the description so you can get caught up on the states that you've missed. But we're going to move ahead today with our state of Pennsylvania.
We'll start in the 5K category with the Rocky Balboa Run held in Philadelphia in November. This is your shot, a chance to join thousands of runners from around the world in Philadelphia for the official Rocky Run 5K, 10-mile, and 13.1 Italian Stallion Challenge. On race day, if you finish both the 5K and 10-mile races within the pacing requirements, you'll be awarded the coveted 13.1 Italian Stallion Challenge finisher medal in addition to your 5K and 10-mile finisher medals. That's right, triple your bling and walk away a champion. So channel your inner Rocky and show the world you can go the distance. Next, we have the Gritty 5K held in Philadelphia in October. Grab your best orange fur. It's time to go for a run through the streets of Philadelphia with the Flyers' lovable mascot, Gritty. This run walk is packed with fun stops across 3.1 miles. Included with your in-person registration is t-shirt, medal, and a Flyers home game ticket. Next up in the 10K category, we have the Richard S. Caligari Great Race held in Pittsburgh in September. This annual race started in 1977 when former Pittsburgh Mayor Richard S. Caligari established the race as a community fun run. Since that inaugural competition, nearly 500,000 people have participated in the Great Race, making the event the largest 10K race in Pennsylvania. This popular fall fitness classic has expanded to include a 5K run walk, a running clinic, the Junior Great Race, the Great Race Expo, and more. The Philly 10K, held in Philadelphia in September. Founded in 2014, this race takes you through the heart of South Philly on fully closed streets. And for the first time, a Philly Mile and Kids Dash are being added to the festivities. Once the race has ended, the party begins. Held in the heart of South Philly on Bainbridge Street, the Philly 10K post-race party is open to all participants. Live music, photo opportunities, and additional food for purchase will be available at the party as runners relax and catch up in one of the most unique post-race environments in the area. Pennsylvania also has your choice of 10-milers, including the EQT Pittsburgh 10-miler held in Pittsburgh in November. The EQT Pittsburgh 10-miler and 10K is one of the most exciting fall events that Pittsburgh has to offer. Venture through 4 of Pittsburgh's unique neighborhoods as you conquer a 10-mile course. Or you can choose to take on the 10K instead. Need to slow things down a bit? There is now a walking division of the 10K. Can't make it in person? There are virtual options as well. Your registration includes a long-sleeve shirt, or you can upgrade to a hoodie and medal, and be sure to stick around for finish line activities and the after party. A very highly recommended race is the Blue Cross Broad Street Run 10-miler held in Philadelphia in May. The Independence Blue Cross Broad Street Run has been a proud Philadelphia tradition for more than 40 years. Athletes run down the heart of Philadelphia, Broad Street, through diverse communities and neighborhoods, while excited spectators cheer from the sidelines. It's the largest, fastest, and most popular 10-mile race in the country, drawing more than 40,000 registrants from all over the world. If you're looking for a half marathon, we'll start with the Philadelphia Love Run Half Marathon held in Philadelphia in March. Every year since its inception, this race has sold out to more than 11,000 runners. They have combined your love of running with all the great sights and sounds that you love about Philadelphia. This course takes you through beautiful downtown Philly and into Fairmount Park, making for a super fast, super fun course. From the great swag to the vanity bibs to team challenges to incredible Philadelphia-themed finish food, this is one race that loves you back. Next up is the Bird in Hand Half Marathon held in Bird in Hand in September. Old world practices, lush countryside, hard-working people, all of these and more make Bird in Hand Half a special experience. But some things can't be described, like the sense of community that follows well after you cross the finish line. On Friday, enjoy the Expo, Kids Race, and 5K, followed by bonfires and s'mores. And on Saturday, stay around after the half marathon for fun and new friends at the community picnic. And who doesn't love the locally sourced horseshoe medals? This race offers a true one-of-a-kind experience. And now we have the Garden Spot Village Half Marathon held in New Holland in March. The Garden Spot Village Half Marathon is a race unlike any other. Taking place in the heart of Pennsylvania Dutch country, the Garden Spot Village Half Marathon offers runners an opportunity to run through the beautiful Amish farmlands of Pennsylvania. This is a beautiful course through country farmlands, and during this time of year, the scenery is amazing. The farmers are tilling the fields with horse-drawn plows, and there are sure to be horse and buggies about. This is a run for everyone, whether you're a beginner, experienced, recreational, or competitive runner. There's plenty of space available for family, friends, and spectators, so don't miss this exciting time. And then we have the End of the Road Half Marathon held in Waterfall in October. Race along the abandoned Pennsylvania Turnpike. Runners and walkers have traveled across the U.S. for this unique event. This stretch of the Pennsylvania Turnpike was bypassed in 1968, leaving 2 tunnels and miles of road untouched by traffic for nearly 50 years. At this original Old Turnpike Half Marathon, you'll experience 5 miles of your race underground in the old tunnels and miles surrounded by beautiful fall foliage. There's also a 1-tunnel 4-miler option for those wanting to experience the tunnels with a shorter distance. If you're ready to step up to the full marathon, we'll start with the Steamtown Marathon held in Scranton in October. In a Runner's World online survey completed by thousands of runners, Steamtown was named the 6th best marathon overall. Runner's World has also named Steamtown one of the nation's 10 best for first-time marathoners. Steamtown has been consistently ranked as one of the nation's fastest marathon courses by several running magazines and websites. This point-to-point course runs through 14 communities and includes approximately 4.2 miles of paved rails to trails along the Lackawanna River. Although Steamtown's course may be fast, it's not necessarily easy. Are you ready to take on the challenge? Next, we have the Philadelphia Marathon held in Philadelphia in November. The Philadelphia Marathon weekend has grown tremendously since the first race in 1994. What started as a small local event of just 1,500 participants has become one of the top 10 marathons in the country. The beautiful and scenic course takes athletes past historic landmarks, through urban neighborhoods, and along Philadelphia's picturesque waterfronts. Each year, spectators line the course, eager to cheer on athletes because there's nothing Philadelphians love more than champions. Race weekend features the marathon on Sunday, the half marathon 8K and kids fun run on Saturday, and a free 2-day health and fitness expo on Friday and Saturday. The Philadelphia Marathon weekend events are USATF sanctioned and course certified. Next up is the Dick's Sporting Good Pittsburgh Marathon held in Pittsburgh in May. The Dick's Sporting Good Pittsburgh Marathon weekend of events is an exhilarating celebration of running, movement, community, and personal achievement. With a diverse range of events to choose from, including the marathon, half marathon, 5K, and unique relay options, there's something for everyone to experience the thrill of racing through Pittsburgh's vibrant neighborhoods, crossing its iconic bridges, and being cheered on by enthusiastic spectators. The weekend is not just about the races, it's about unity, camaraderie, and the electric energy that permeates the city. From the Health and Fitness Expo to post-race festivities, this weekend is an unforgettable opportunity to challenge yourself, create lasting memories, and be part of an inspiring running legacy. Are you a history buff? Because you may find your place at the Gettysburg Festival of Races held in Gettysburg in April. The Gettysburg Festival of Races is the combination of 3 historic races in one single weekend. Come and race just outside the hallowed grounds of Gettysburg Battlefield. The course winds through beautiful wooded backcountry roads past fields and farms and crosses the historic Mason-Dixon line into Maryland and back. Choose your challenge: the Gettysburg North-South Marathon, the Gettysburg Blue-Gray Half Marathon, or the 2L Race Services 5K. Next, we have the Erie Marathon held in Erie in September. The Erie Marathon race course is ideal for setting your personal best record. Flat, fast, and fun, the course provides beautiful views of Lake Erie as well as the city of Erie bayfront and miles of coastline beaches, marshes, and wooded paths. Held on Presque Isle, many participants return year after year to run in this race and enjoy the natural beauty the location provides. Up next, we have the Two Rivers Marathon Race Festival held in Lackawaxen in March. The Two Rivers Marathon Race Festival is fast becoming known as one of the most athlete-friendly, swaggiest, great food-eating, good times races in the U.S. Plus, they're now in the top 25 of Boston qualifier times of all marathons in the country. It's a flat, fast course. There may be a hill or two early in the race, but the 600 feet of net elevation loss and generally flat last 16 miles of the marathon make it fast, fun, and friendly. Runners love the oversized, humongo finishers medals, the unique apparel, a beautiful course, the best swag, and the post-race food. Their goal is to be the most athlete-friendly event in the country and provide the best race day experience possible. For a unique cultural experience, try the Half Sour Half Kraut Marathon held in Philadelphia in June. The Half Sour Half Kraut offers you a somewhat different experience. You'll be running on a mostly shaded and mostly flat bike trail along the Pennypack Creek. You'll be supported by 15 aid stations, including the Oktoberfest aid station. Heidi, the Bavarian waitress, will hand out gels, and you're invited to beer and brats at the post-race festivities while Hans entertains you with his accordion. Find out who else is crazy enough to run a race like this in the summer and rehydrate properly at the German Club afterwards. For those looking for a trail or ultra challenge, we'll start with the Dirty German Endurance Fest held in Philadelphia in May. This race offers a perfect opportunity for runners to enter the exciting world of trail and ultra running. This is a good course to run your first ultra or a PR if the weather cooperates. They provide a course that is well marked and not too technical. The course features lots of different surfaces. There are some soft and occasionally sandy spots along the creek, a lot of smooth single track, as well as wider flat gravel track. Every loop includes about a mile of paved bike trail. There's some elevation, but the climbs are short. Every runner receives a full zip runner's jacket, a great logo, and no advertising. It's form-fitting and gender-specific. You'll also get a commemorative bib and a great finisher's medal. Ultra finishers will also receive the Dirty German 50 runner's hat. Next, we have the Heiner View Trail Challenge held in Heiner in April. Get ready for the run of your life. This course is set up to challenge each individual both mentally and physically. There are 3 major climbs and 3 major descents covering 4,000 feet of vertical over the 25K course, and it's filled with vistas, stream crossings, and single track paths. Zach Miller, one of the top runners in the world, declared the Heiner 25K one of the funnest courses in the world after setting a new course record in 2018. The 50K has 5 major climbs with about 6,500 feet of vertical, with some great new course changes launched in 2019. The HBTC 50K is also part of the Rocksylvania Trail Series. And finally, we have the World's End Ultra Marathon held in Forksville in May. Make no mistake, this race is intended to grind you down over the long haul. The course is predominantly rugged single track that winds its way through the endless mountains in the Loyalsock State Forest and World's End State Park. This course can be described as hilly or rolling, with its steepest sustained climb only being about 1,000 rocky feet. The deceptive part is that there's a never-ending supply of shorter climbs that the trail throws at you to give an unexpected overall elevation gain of about 12,400 feet over the course of the 100K. The course runs deep in the Pennsylvania hills with rocky hollows, diverse forests, narrow gorges, and endless views, enough eye candy to keep you busy for your entire run.
So there you go. Those are the most highly recommended races in the state of Pennsylvania as suggested by runners just like you. Have you run any of these races or any of these on your bucket list now? Why don't you let me know down in the comments below? You can also let me know if you have any suggestions for our next state, which is going to be Rhode Island. Leave those down in the comments below as well. And while you're there, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. Just click that button down below. It doesn't cost you a thing, and it keeps you up to date on the rest of this series and all the other running content that I have coming out all the time. You can also follow me on social media. All the links are down in the description. You can find me across all platforms under the name Running Geek Girl. Thanks so much for joining me here today. I'm so glad you could be here. Remember to laugh hard, run fast, and be kind. I will see you later.